a really funny conversation with her. That was really good. What are you doing?
Can we ban Kate, please?
He said, mods, can you? But yeah, it was. It's been good. What was I gonna say? The speech itself made me literally like lose brain cells. It was so horrible. He lied so many times. It's like hard to keep up. And yeah,
it was really bad.
It was really bad.
It was really bad. And we got some immediate reactions from some Democratic senators, like Cory Booker. Like I actually just posted an interview with Adam Schiff where he responded to Elon Musk saying he committed treason. So he answered that question really well. We got Cory Booker as well, man. And I think I want to reiterate what we said last night on the stream. I know a lot of people weren't there for it because it was late at night, but a lot of these Democratic senators, like, I think it's really easy to feel kind of disconnected from them, that, you know, you don't really feel like they're representing you or fighting for you, or you don't feel like they're doing enough. I know there's a lot of anger in the Democratic Party right now, feeling like, what are our elected leaders doing? Like, how are they actually pushing back on Donald Trump? I can assure you that the folks we talked to last night, Adam Schiff, Cory Booker, Tammy Baldwin, Tina Smith, Senator Duckworth from Illinois, like so many people I'm not even mentioning right now, Senator Schatz from Hawaii, Senator Kaine from Virginia. These people are like genuinely dedicated. They're genuinely fighting for us. They're genuinely trying to navigate this crazy time. It's difficult because we don't have any majorities in the House or the Senate, and of course they control the presidency and the Supreme Court. It's difficult, but they're working really hard. And what I really appreciated as well is that a lot of these senators are now now understanding the significance of like TikTok and creators and stuff like that. Like some of these senators came to us before they went to traditional media.
Yeah.
So they're not playing around anymore. They're not kind of like sitting in their bubble where they say, oh, we're going to go to MSNBC and do an interview. We love MSNBC. There's great people over there. It's just not where people are getting their news. They understand that. They're making the necessary adjustments. And, I was really happy to see it. So.
Yeah, I certainly like reiterate what Harry said. I mean, it's, I think that like part of the frustration has been that like Democrats obviously struggle with comms. Part of the reason we struggled in the last election was because of, social media is a tough game for Democrats specifically. And I think that like watching like, not just like watching congressional Democrats actually, lean into TikTok, social media. Someone in the comments said, like, why didn't you guys interview Jasmine Crockett? Rep. Crockett's actually literally probably my favorite House member, but we were actually on like the Senate side, so we were only talking to senators. But there was a bunch of content creators on the other side, on the House side, talking to like House members, which again is super cool. Like it was midnight. It was the longest joint address or State of the Union ever, and it was midnight. And the first place that Senator Booker goes is to us in a room. There's like 5 of us, and he's like, let's talk. Who wants to talk? Like I just got back from the floor. I was sitting front row. Like is anyone want to record something? So like they're understanding. And like I don't know if you've seen any of our interviews. Like you should check out Harris. His was really good. The most recent was Schiff. The one I posted also today with Cory Booker, and I posted last night, literally like one of the best moments I've had with an elected official, where like I've decided, like I went in there on just with decision, like I'm just gonna be raw with these people, like what the fuck are we doing? Like we're like because when Cory Booker came, I was like I posted the clip, I was like I'm gonna be honest, like I don't know what to do, man. Like this fucking guy lies so much. That's what I said. I was like, he just lies so much, and it's just like impossible to keep up with. And if you look in the clip like halfway through, he starts getting me hyped up. He's like, I'm like, you must be tired after sitting there all day. You've been here probably since 8 a.m. It's like 12:30. He's like, I'm not tired. He's like, I'm ready to go. And then he was like, I started yelling. I was like, I'm ready to go. And he was like, yeah, because like you get, like they want you to feel hopeless. They want you to feel like there's too much chaos. That's the point. The point is to make it feel like you have no control. You can't fight back. And it was really cool to see like that side. When you talk to our elected officials, I think not like yo, thank you so much, Dolphin. It's good to see you. Not like, you just keep it real with them. I know so many of the senators I haven't even posted with, I was just like very raw with. I was like, a lot of people are feeling really fucking hopeless, and I know you care, but like just talk to me like a human being for a second. Cut the politician bullshit. And so many of them it was incredible. It was incredible to see, like Tina Smith, Cory Booker, Senator Schumer. Yeah. It was really good.
Yeah, and like the fact that like Senator Schumer, the minority leader, former majority leader for the Democrats in the Senate, was willing to take time to speak with us and meet with us. He did a sit-down interview with Aaron Parnas. Like, this is it was really impressive to see. I think that Democrats across the board are starting to understand a little bit better new media. I think there's obviously still work to do. But the fact that we're taking this step now and not like a month before the 2026 midterms is fantastic.
Well, yeah, right. Because like ideally, these steps would have been taken obviously before the 2024 election, but can't go back now. Just keep moving forward and trying to show elected officials that the media landscape is changing, and we want to be able to help where we can. So, thank you guys for the gifts.
So to answer everybody's question about it, it was good, and we really
nice.
What time you go to?
I think I fell asleep like 3, bro.
Yeah, no, I was like,
passed the fuck out.
Wow. Wow.
Good.
Do we know this?
I do. You do too. Later. Hi from Ireland, Harry. Chris looking.
Oh.
Chris looking cute. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the gifts. I really, really appreciate you. What do you think about America abandoning Ukraine? I think it's like one of the most disgraceful, one of the worst foreign policy decisions America has ever made.
It's genuinely disastrous. It's Reagan is rolling in his grave right now. Gorbachev tear down this wall is no longer a fucking thing.
That doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, if Donald Trump were president during the Cold War, I think Senator Slotkin talked about this in her response to Trump's speech. If Trump were president during the Cold War, he'd say, oh, well, the wall it's not in the United States, so it's not our concern.
That's right.
It's like, okay, great. This guy is foreign policy, very stupid when it comes to foreign policy. So, he doesn't understand anything. Not a single thing.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone is looking for a job in politics, you probably know enough to just go be like Trump's, anyone these days can just lead, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you gotta break the law a couple times. Yep. Conviction, DUI, something like that.
You have to sexually abuse women.
Yes.
You have to say horrible things about women.
Yes.
And you also have to you actually have to not know anything about U.S. history, and you could be like a top national security advisor to the president.
Yeah.
So if you go in there and prove that you can't pass the 6th grade gov test, and you hate women, and you want to say horrible, outrageous things, and probably have like an alcohol problem, you could go serve right now. You get a job.
It's pretty crazy that for Republicans and Donald Trump especially, it's almost like saying racist things on Twitter is a qualification now. So if you haven't said something racist on Twitter, they won't even look at your application. They won't look at your application if you're a person of color, regardless. But if you are if you don't say something racist, you're not considered qualified.
Correct. And yeah, I mean, like we saw like some of the like reaction from the right last night, just garbage, like pumping the lies, but also again like coming after. We had like Trump War Room posted the video I had with Senator Booker. There's multiple huge accounts on Twitter like posting Harry's alt account at the Capitol and like, like just saying like outrageous stuff. And it's stunning. It's not stunning anymore, but these people are so fucking weird, but B, all of them, the ecosystem itself, both MAGA influencers, fucking Republican officials, and Donald Trump, but really, elected Republican officials and these MAGA freaks are such a disgrace to this country. It is so absurd as a Republican official that people elected to Congress, and most of them know, and they discuss privately, consistently, obviously, that this is a coup, this is unconstitutional, Donald Trump is absurd, but publicly they say something different because they're willing to sell out everything. They're willing to sell out our future, the Constitution. They're willing to sell out America for a couple dollars to have a job and have some power. And I truly think it's like the most fucking disgraceful thing you can do. Some of these people in Congress, I truly believe will go down as some of the most like disgraceful Americans ever in history. Like when we start to like put it on a line, you start to go from like fucking people like Robert E. Lee, people who seceded from the Union, and then you're gonna move up toward like really bad presidents, Trump Republican officials. It's the same shit. I mean,
yeah, and
it's like the greatest attack on our Constitution, our democracy, probably since the Civil War. And I think that a lot of the Republican officials in Congress should be looked at no differently than the people who seceded from the Union. And people will look at that like me being all crazy. But again, like I think part of the frustration is that nobody realizes, a lot of Americans don't realize what a unbelievably intense moment we are in American history. I mean, like the rule of law in this country practically doesn't exist anymore. I mean, we're up to 20 plus impeachable offenses, and Republicans know that too, but nobody really cares. You know, we're like our ability to understand really what's the things that we hold fundamental to this country, like the rule of law, like democracy, like the Constitution, like executive authority, have taken such an intense turn in the past 30 days. If you study history and you understand it, you would not really have a problem with what I just said. I think it's insane. What do you think, Harry?
Yeah, and I think to like the point you just made a moment ago, I won't say the person's name or like what office they're with or who they worked with, but a member of a senator's office told us yesterday that they know for a fact that they've witnessed it, that they have friends in these offices who've witnessed it. Republicans behind closed doors are saying this is a coup. What is happening right now is insane. What is happening right now is illegal. What is happening right now we don't even agree with. And then they go out publicly on the Senate steps or wherever it might be and they proclaim about how great Donald Trump is and how what he's doing is necessary, and that they totally love Elon Musk's involvement in the government. They hate it too. They just will never say it publicly. So a lot of these people are fucking cowards who recognize how bad it is, and they're just sitting there quietly because they fear the wrath of Donald Trump. It's pathetic, it's weak, it's cowardly, and it's certainly not what democracies need. Democracies need fighters. We've seen this over and over and over again, that democracies need people who are willing to stand up, even when it's uncomfortable. We have plenty of figures throughout American history who represent that. MLK Jr., so many others. The Republican Party doesn't have that right now. They're just fucking complacent. Now, I saw an interesting question from Carrie earlier, and I wanted to hear your thoughts, Chris. I'm going to have to think about it for a second, but what senator surprised you the most yesterday?
Like that we interviewed?
Yeah, talked to him.
Surprised? You know what's crazy? I think for me, like in my interview, like in the way that I decided to like talk to senators yesterday was like so different than what I normally do. I was like, I told them every time before I started, I was like, I'm just gonna be very like candid with you when I speak. I looked at all the senators I talked to. Santana, good to see you. All the senators I talked to, I literally was like, hey, so a lot of people that I talk to on the internet and me myself are pretty hopeless. Like, what the fuck is the plan here? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Are we doing? Give people some hope, but also like keep it real. That's exactly what I said. And I think like all of them, it surprised me in the sense that I realized like a lot of individuals, again, in that building, I can say with full confidence, are fighting fucking 16 hours a day, calling, trying to coalesce the Democratic Party and figure out what to do, because they also agree with what we're saying, that we're in such a terrible, Donald Trump is just such a disgrace. What are we going to do? How are we going to fight this? What are we going to do through the courts? But what I realize is so much of it is that they struggle to come across, they struggle to humanize themselves. And I think that like it was so refreshing, I think, to see in so many aspects, again, them be willing to like bridge the gap and just be real. I think senator that surprised me the most. Let me think about this.
I think I have a person.
Okay.
Now,
thank you for this one.
All the senators I interviewed were genuinely great, but I got to be honest. I think personally, Senator Cory Booker.
Yeah,
I think he surprised me the most. Not because I liked Senator Cory Booker before. I thought he was fantastic. We saw him run for president in 2020. He's been very involved in national politics. He's been very vocal. Really like impressed by him and prior. But seeing how much he was embracing digital creators yesterday and how very just normal he is and willing to do kind of whatever it takes to get the message out and to speak to people about things that matter. I was really impressed by that. And so I think Cory Booker would be there for me.
I'm actually going to second that with the remembering that. I'm going to second that because, at one point, and I won't get specific, but again, like we got to talk to Kate. I really appreciate $20 on Venmo. You are sent half to Harry. I got you. You're incredible. Huge W's. Thank you so much, Kate. Truly, you're absolutely amazing. I really appreciate it. Senator Booker like kept it very, very like he was very candid with us when we were speaking. And again, I think I agree. Like, I obviously was very fond of Senator Booker, but talking to him, he was so like just one-on-one, no cameras in the room, like nothing.
Yeah.
Just talking to him, he was like, I am trying everything to break through. I know I've realized too late that like how we're talking to the American people is not good enough. People need to know about what's going on. And, you know, obviously I want them to know all the things that we're doing. And he talked candidly about us about the things that, you know, Democrats are doing to, again, try and get the party together, get some leadership, figure out what the next steps are, etc. But he kept it real. He was like, I am at the point right now where I am so desperate to, not desperate, desperate's the wrong word, where I am so open and willing in a new era to help Democrats break through in a new way, to help get the message across the American people that we're trying and we care. You know, at one point, he was like, joking, he has like a really tall bookshelf in his office. It's like fucking like, it's literally like 12 feet. No, it's way taller. That's like 20 feet high. And he literally, like in the middle of talking, was like, you know what I do? He again, no cameras in the room, no nothing. He gets up on the ladder and he starts like, he climbs all the way up to the top of the bookshelf and he sits. He's like, I'll do a fucking interview up here on the bookshelf. You tell me where to go, I'll do it. You got like, he's like, I realize that like we're not breaking through the American people. Like I'm ready. Like he has so much energy and he's like, I'm ready to do whatever you guys want. I don't give a fuck. Like, let's go. Like, we need something here. We need, like, this is, again, I think a lot of people are feeling hopeless. Obviously the ecosystem's not in a great place. We don't have leadership. And he's like, I'm trying every single day to figure this out. So let's go. And I think I agree with Harry. This is really cool to see, especially again, with no fucking cameras in the room, just fucking talking. Like it almost reminds me of how you and I talk on here or privately, where it's just like we're just constantly like, what the fuck are we gonna like? How, you know? It's so makes you really, you know, it's I don't know, makes you realize that people like Cory Booker like really do care, you know?
No, they really do, and so like I think you and I knew that they cared before, but we you know interacted with folks in their teams before, like you know we're there. But like seeing it in person is different than like seeing it virtually. So, and we understand that that's the same for you. That like we're seeing Senator Cory Booker, or just hear us talk about Senator Cory Booker and the efforts that he's making is different than actually seeing it. But, you know, if you trust us, if you like us, we can assure you that they're actually really, really making an effort here behind the scenes to change the course and get the message through. And they're willing to work with anybody and everybody to get it done. You know, Chris and I and all these digital creators are not always going to get it right. We're not perfect. They're not always going to get it right. They're not perfect. But I think together we can really, really build something that's special for 2026, 2028, and beyond. Because, like, we understand that, you know, Donald Trump and the Republicans in 2024, they kind of won the social media game, right? Unfortunately, that's what happened, right? I don't think that's sustainable. I don't think that the way that they do it is sustainable. I think that there's a lot of doom and gloom in the Democratic Party of like, oh, the Republicans have such a stronghold on social media. They're always going to have Twitter now because of Elon Musk, but I don't think it's the case across the rest of the internet. And I think that a lot of people, when they watch like Donald Trump doing these weird interviews and these weird MAGA creators, they're just kind of put off by it. Whereas like when you're listening to Senator Cory Booker speak, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, you're like, yeah, actually, wow, I kind of like what he's saying. I kind of like his energy. I kind of like his authenticity. And I could really get behind a message of like, yeah, you know, we want efficiency in the government. We just don't want a multi-billionaire who has interest in getting contracts himself to be doing it and kind of targeting programs that people need. You know, we agree with making the government more efficient and investing in programs that matter. We just don't think that we should cut Social Security. Like, you know, these fucking messages resonate with average people. And so I think, you know, a lot of work to be done, but we can get it done. Yeah, I think beautifully said. Yeah, so that's about it. You know, another day, another just, what even is it Wednesday? Jesus. He said, go get some dinner on me, $30. We appreciate you so much. And in your city, DC, what a great place. Thank you so much. W's in the chat, seriously. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, guys, I actually don't have another phone on me. Yeah, so I'm not able to read. It sometimes pops up, it sometimes doesn't. That's part of the problem. My middle name is Denton. Bro. Ow. How old are we? I'm 23, bro.
Look at this guy. I'm just curious. Oh, look, people are. Look at this guy. Hello.
Yo, Harry.
Hello, man.
You're amazing. Thank you for the text.
You blocked me, man.
Yeah, probably.
Are you sure?
Harry doesn't block people.
Yeah, I was live with you last Friday.
I blocked you?
Yeah, you blocked me, man.
Like you can't watch my videos?
Nah.
Are you sure? What's your username?
Shit. I think it's Tamman or something.
It's TXNMAN. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. Oh, well, here I unblocked you, man.
Huh?
I unblocked you.
I appreciate that, bro.
I don't block people. I really try not to. If there's, I hope nobody blocks people on my live, dude.
Yeah, Tanner. Sorry, I think you were driving there, so I had to kick you off. But yeah, Harry doesn't. Harry's got like a thing about not blocking people.
Bro, why are people blocking people?
What do you want, bro?
What up, man? How about Lindy Lee exposing Harry for being paid?
What was that?
What's up with Lindy Lee exposing you being paid, bro?
You have any evidence of this, man?
Lindy Lee, you know who she is, right?
Any evidence of payments, man?
Yeah, they're on the website. You can see them right on the what is it, FEC or whatever it is.
Okay, go pull them up. We'll put you on the big.
So
wait.
no. Are you gonna deny it? Are you gonna refute what she said then?
Yeah.
So what? What about what she said?
It's wrong.
It's just wrong. So she's lying.
Dude. Lindy Lee went from like taking a million pictures with Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, being at like every event, talking about how much how Donald Trump was the worst.
So,
but can you shut the fuck up for a second and let me speak? Appreciate you. If you speak again, I'm going to kick you. She went from taking pictures from all of those people and saying that Donald Trump was a grave threat, and then Donald Trump won, and she literally flipped and started working for Trump. I don't know why you would. It's a strange person to believe, but again, whatever. Listen, I'm going to keep muting your mic. You can go like pull the evidence of the payments. We'll wait. We're giving you the platform. We're not kicking you. You just have to go pull the payments, and we'll wait.
Yeah, we'll wait. Like we want.
Okay, well. Okay, I'll go pull them. Just give me a second. I've got another question for you. Not even off that.
Take your time.
Well, look, I got to go on another source and get them. So you know they exist. I don't know understand why you're defending Harry.
If they exist, go pull them. We're waiting.
If they exist, go pull them.
We will put you on the big screen.
Another question.
No.
You guys are you guys proud of the Democrats now? No. So hold on.
Yeah, that's not how it works, man. That's not how it works.
Yeah,
that's funny.
So
man.
you're gonna come up here with like some insane accusation again, questioning.
I mean, it was a question. It was a question.
No. But then it wasn't a question. You said that you had evidence, and what I really don't like. Speaking for both of us here, but I know you're talking about Harry specifically. I just don't like when people question our or my friends or my authenticity, right? We do what we do because we care. And so if you're going to come up here and say it wasn't a question, it was Lindy Lee exposed you. The source is Lindy Lee. All the payments are public. So this is what you're going to do. We're going to wait here. You have the floor. We will put you on the big screen with whatever you screenshot. Go find the evidence right now. Okay?
We'll wait. Hey, listen.
We will wait.
This is why we're so fucking confident. We're willing to sit here and wait and put you on the big screen and put you on and give you all the attention.
Harry. All I'm saying is Lindy Lee exposed you. Is she lying?
Brother, you just heard the answer, right? I don't know why you're asking this question.
Is she lying?
I just told you that
yes.
Is she lying?
This is not true. Buddy, I know you've been in our lives before, and I know you've probably been in our lives at a point where we talked about this before. We have said this for years, that there's never been any payments from the DNC. And also, by the way, if we were paid by the DNC, then it must be so easy to debunk us. So we're just waiting.
I didn't say the DNC.
Whatever. Wait, she said the DNC. That's what
she said. By the DNC, the PAC, right?
Yeah. So yeah. All of it, no, bro. All of it, no. And the DNC, no.
Okay, well, I don't have time to go back and find them right now. I do have screenshots of them.
Yo, wait. Can you Cole Perez? Really good to see you. You're amazing. Wait, can you say that last part one more time? You don't have time to what?
I don't have time to go find. I have them before. I just got to find the screenshots.
Yeah. All right. Then you be safe, right?
You say it now.
Again, like it's crazy. I just want to be clear to everybody, in terms of like, people are such freaks. We literally give a guy like that who's spam commenting, "You've been exposed for being paid." And I give him every opportunity. I'm like, dude, if you slide out of this app, we will sit here for 10 minutes. We will keep you in the guest box. You come back, put a screenshot up, and I will put you on the big screen. You can put whatever you want up. We'll wait. You can't just say like, oh, it's everywhere, it's there, and we're like, okay, then show it. All of us right now.
Yeah, we're waiting.
We're waiting. Like, gonna act like we're not fucking transparent. We're running from this conversation. We've been begging people to show this, and then they're always like, well, it's somewhere. Okay, find it, and then they leave. Get the fuck out of here and don't come back, bro. I'm sick of seeing that guy. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
What are we doing up here, by the way?
I don't know, man. We're just chopping it up.
Yo, Sid, thanks so much for $15. Lucky to have you guys. Venmo, I appreciate you so much. Sid, you man. I do no good. Hey, I am going to upload I'm taking the clips from some of my more recent lives debates, and I'm clipping them, and I'm going to put them on YouTube. If you want to check them out, my YouTube's linked in my bio, Christy Mowry. Also, follow Harry J. Sisson. He also has a backup, not Harry J. Sisson. I have a backup. In alt account, I post cool stuff sometimes. I'm only at like 4,000 followers on my alt account. So if you go to maybe Chris Mowry, maybe, and then Chris, and then MOWREY, and you follow that account right now, I'll give you a kiss.
It's true. He'll deliver it in person.
Gonna act like I do no good. What time is it?
4:50.
Bro, I'm so tired, bro.
You want to cop a nap now?
Should we?
If you can cop a nap, I'll go to my room.
I mean, are you gonna take a nap?
I might take a nap.
Like, I don't want to be napping if you're gonna be like fucking just waiting.
No, I might take a nap. I gotta get some stuff done anyway. I gotta get some videos.
You must only slept like 4 hours.
Yeah. So I might pop a nap. I might fucking make a couple videos.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Yeah.
You cop a nap for like a couple hours? An hour or so? How long?
It'll probably only be like an hour and a half.
Alright, bet. Yeah, it's done.
And then,
Alright.
Okay, bet.
Alright, everybody.
All right, listen, it was good to chat with everyone. I know we were only on for a minute, just saying what's up, telling you about a little bit about the night. We're going to dip. Harry's going to go back to fucking his room and make some videos. I think I might take a quick nap because I only slept for a few hours, and I got to get some stuff done. I got to make another video. If you haven't seen my most recent videos, my Tina Smith interview, Cory Booker, it means so much if you clicked my profile, went down below and watched them, and maybe hit the follow button. It goes a long way. Also, follow Harry everywhere. He also just started Substack. Follow Harry on Substack. What is it? Harry J. Sisson?
Harry J. Sisson.
Harry J. Sisson on Substack. My other platforms, Twitch, Instagram, all the rest are in the link in the bio. Harry J. Sisson, obviously you guys know him. Go follow him, Instagram, everywhere. And I'll add some people back on Snapchat. If you want to add me, I'm Christy Mowry, same username. I appreciate everybody so much. I'm sure we'll be back around later. We're going to go post some more videos. Good to see everyone. My backup is maybe Chris Mowry. Let me check it out.
Not Harry J. Sisson back.
Not Harry J. Sisson, maybe Chris Mowry.
Creative names, huh?
We're like the least creative dudes ever.
This is I've been liking
Alexandra, hello.
liking this.
Hey, get some rest. You're amazing. You're amazing. You going live tonight? We might. We'll see. Ophelia, I appreciate you. Harry is an American. These people are so fucking dumb. Harry.
I'm your mommian.
These people.
I'm your girlfriendian.
Harry, where were you born?
I was born in Singapore.
Harry was born in Singapore, and are your parents? What's your parents' nationalities?
They're both American.
They're both American. So that makes Harry a naturalized American citizen.
Well, no, if I'm not American, then according to them, John McCain, Ted Cruz, and all these people are not American. Yep. So apparently Ted Cruz is now Canadian.
Ted Cruz was born in Canada, everybody. But apparently he can't be a U.S. senator, according to these people.
Who, by the way, we saw Ted Cruz yesterday.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
What a loser.
Yeah, he looks like Senator. I'm Singaporean. He looks like shit.
Yeah. Now, do you think it's fair to disclose? Well, yeah, it was in public, so it's fine.
It was, yeah.
You know, it's funny because the last thing before we leave. It's funny because Senator Ted Cruz is so fucking boisterous on TV, on the rally stage when he's supporting Donald Trump. Donald Trump is all this. Wow. Yesterday, he was so calm. Willing to shake hand, Democrat, how are you? You know, he calls Democrats evil. You say that Democrats stole the 2020 election, and then, he's just shaking hands. What a fraud, what a liar. That's the thing. That's what should piss people off. These Republicans, behind the scenes, are fucking frauds. All right.
Well said. Beautifully said. Fucking beautifully said. Yeah, he's a disgrace. He looked like shit. Someone asked again what my backup is. Maybe Chris Mowry, if you want to follow me there. Follow Harry J. Sisson on Substack, and his backup, not Harry J. Sisson. Harry J. Sisson, Maine, everything, all right? All right, we're out of here. We'll be around. Go watch my wishes video. I love you guys.